Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Good evening, ma'am. Okay, right now I would like to giving my presentation of freedom of learning for your dati. And first of all, let thank Allah who has given us mercies and blessings so that we can face to face and gather in this virtual learning session so that we can learn each other. And secondly, salawat and salam is broken to our prophet, namely Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, as is broken him, who sent by Allah from the darkness into lightness, from the wrong way to the light way, by the existence of Islam and Iman. Uh, Firstly, before we thinking about the learning freedom, I would like to talk about Indonesian the Indonesian Minister of Education that there's a culture. Nadine Makarim certainly made headlines when he announced his controversial for education policy program, such as uh, freedom of learning. Just right now, since in the COVID-19, that we can use for what freedom of learning in this handphone, laptop, notebook, and etc. That one of the places is the termination of the national exam in 2021. I think regarding his whole policy in the eliminating national exam, that the minister received that many comments, such as some doubt his plan and some applaud him. The most asked question is how to measure students' competency without a national exam. I think first we should look at the concept of the freedom of learning, such as which is to liberate education institution and encourage children to be innovative, such as student study in external room or in outside. We can he they can collect with his friend, like this, and it is the promote creative thinking in his meeting with the house of representative. I think uh, first I noticed that the education system in Indonesia of puts pressure of the student to give the textbook answer. When I was a student in the in the elementary school, that I felt it was hard to write my own ideas, such as the exam question didn't give me space to explore my thoughts and express my opinions, like this. Students that will get higher grade by memorizing answer from the textbook. On the contrary, that when I studied in the my what elementary school, from elementary school to the high school, that I think many what experience, or that the question isn't answered by me, like this. And also, uh, firm believer in character. To lead a success, that a building character is a pre- pivotal mastering having good morals like empathy, tolerance, compassion, generosity that combined with the academic skills will create phenomenal future leaders. It should be noted that good morals shouldn't be based on the what mm, based, based on the a certain religion because that will not create an exclusive environment. And teacher, I think, should use a holistic approach involving social and emotional learning. When students learn how to collaborate with others, how to respect difference, how to be fair with others, with other students, how to control their anger, how to control their characteristic or bad characteristic or school being can be prevented. School should be a safe place for children to learn and interact with each other in the what in around uh, in around class or in around environment that near from the our school like this. I think many experience or many question that must be true by teacher or find by teacher like this to get col- question with the examination above such as third exam in exam of national like this. I think many uh, student must be controlled their respect such as he wanted to tick with the another student, how to speak with another student in the collaborated some what duty, some such as organization. He must know about the how to a good relationship with each others like this. Cause I think right now exam may not really measure the learning. Therefore, the learning process that could be shallow and not meaningful for students. To stimulate deep learning, such as students must understand the holistic purpose of learning, uh, to see more opportunities to students to serve the community or practice what they have learned, such as uh, if we have learned about the mathematics, English, and each other, that should students should be known what feel in that learning teaching process like this. And I agree that education should stimulate students to be innovative learners with the sense of groundedness. The nation needs leaders who are intelligent, critical thinkers, such as mahasiswa, wise, and have confidence without making anyone feeling inferior. And in Indonesian come together to support the new policy and give constructive feedback of this uh, nation. So I hope in this nation or this country will get uh, critical student or get what students that clever in every knowledge. Maybe it's just only for me. If you got many mistake from my speaking, forgive me so much. Cause is we I would like to be good in the future. So this is my teaching learning process with you, mom. Forgive me, minal aizin wal faizin, because right now still in the Lebaran. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh.